Hello everyone, thanks for joining me on StubbleMeetsSteel. So I was talking to my buddy Lee that sent me all these awesome razors these past couple of weeks that I've been using to try, and we were talking about the Muhle Rocca, and I had sent him a list of all the razors that I intended in comparing of the ones that he sent me, and one of them that I intended to compare to the Muhle Rocca was the Alpha EVO Outlaw, the 2023, and this has a 0.70 gap. They don't advertise the gap on the Muhle, but I would consider them both medium aggressive razors as far as how they feel, blade feel on the face and efficiency wise. So I thought this would be a really fun comparison, and he was pretty excited for this one in particular. I told him that I had already done it, but he's like, no, do it on camera. I want to see, don't tell me. So this one's for you, Lee. I'm gonna go ahead and compare these two. And for today's soap, I have the old tin, but this is Elysian's, this is the grapefruit mousse, awesome grapefruit citrus smell. And then another one that Lee was ranting and raving about was this Hendrix Classic & Co. This is their Citrus Bomb Splash, so I'm gonna pair that with it. And then I like the menthol, so I like to do a little something different, and I put some of the Sterling Citron on it because it's also a citrus, but it's got some menthol in it. So let's get started. I've got my Razor Emporium pre-shave bar. I keep forgetting to try, so I'm gonna use it today. For today's blades, I've got the Big Aster blades, the stainless in the red package. And for today's brush, I've got the Yaqi caramel whiskers, but I actually put an AP Shave Co. cashmere knot in it. So that's what I'm using today. Whipped up an awesome lather. I was shocked how much water this Elysian soap took. Jeez, that's dense. I said it before, I'll say it again. If you like low backbone, epic flow through, lather monster, the cashmere knot is really hard to beat. Super soft, but low backbone, but that's what I prefer. All right, so let's do the Rocca on the right side of my face. Some other specs that really I noticed on the Muhle is it's got a huge thick handle on it, 14mm handle versus 13 on the Alpha. This particular one, the Muhle, is, let's see, I wrote some stuff down, about 4 inches versus the Alpha is at 3.75 overall. Muhle doesn't give out the blade gap for this, I think I mentioned that already. Another cool feature that I mentioned in my other video, there is no lather channels. It kind of has the Macro Progress like aqueduct style setup that it just rinses out right underneath the blade. It works really well. All right, very nice first pass with the Rocca. very large, easy to rinse out lather channels on the Alpha as well. All right, nice first pass. The Rocca felt maybe a tiny bit smoother to me there on that first pass. Let's keep going and see how it feels. Against the grain on my neck here. I always try to rinse the Rocca out like you normally would and hit it in the lather channel, but there isn't one. You need to kind of try to hit the blade. A little bit of a learning curve there, but it does rinse very easily. They both felt pretty comparable on that pass. I want to say that the Alpha almost felt smoother on a particular pass. Let's do across the grain on my face and upper neck here. There's a cushion on this Elysian soap. It's nuts when I did the bowl lather. Super dense today. Add a little water to that actually. All right, nice and slick. Let's go across the grain. I thought I nicked myself a little bit there, so it looks like I did. Muhle felt a little bit better on the under the mustache under the nose pass there. Slight difference, not a ton, but it was noticeable a little bit. All right, let's do against the grain. All right, let's do the alpha side. All right, let me clean up under my nose. Spray my face down with some water here. Let's see how we did. I almost have the identical amount of pickup in the same exact spot, ironically. Right here on both sides. Everywhere else is BBS, a tiny bit under the chin there. All right, let me get rinsed up and we'll go over the details of these two razors and I'll give you my 2 cents. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna put on some witch hazel while we're talking. So what do I think of these two fine razors? Both these razors are in that same kind of upper category of $100 plus razors. I want to say I paid about 140 or something like that for the Alpha. You know, I got some discounts and stuff on it, but the Rocca, depending on what colors and stuff you get, it is I think about 130 to 150 in the wood trim finish. So it just depends. They're comparably priced, simply put. And stainless steel, they're both, you know, heavier razors. In these particular two trims, the Alpha is 113 grams versus the Rocca is 96 grams. And you know, shave wise, these two are so close today. I'm just gonna flat out say that I'm gonna give these two a dead even tie. There was points of the shave where each different razor excelled in, you know, in a different area. I'd say I liked how the Rocca felt on the with the grain pass. And with the, you know, cross the grain, there was parts of it that I liked the Rocca, but then there was times where it seemed like I kind of liked the Alpha. The Alpha seemed like maybe it was a little bit more forgiving at certain times, but the blade presence of the Rocca, I find it very easy to work with. It is more medium aggressive, but I don't feel like I'm such on eggshells like maybe the Copper Cant Plus on the Aylesworth or some other ones that I've used, or like the 921 H plate. Like those I had to be really careful with, where I felt like these are a little bit easier to work with. And the Alpha seems like it's a little bit more forgiving than the Rocca, but I feel that the Rocca is smoother at times than the Alpha. You know, overall, I would say that I think that the Rocca is a little bit smoother for me, you know, throughout the whole course of the shave. You know, we had 3 passes there. I'd say maybe cumulative, it was probably 2 passes were smoother with the Rocca, whereas maybe there was 1, you know, combined that I felt that the Alpha was a little bit smoother. So, you know, kind of just depends on what you like. These medium aggressive razors can be a little bit much for me, so I'm always trying to find that Goldilocks one that is a little bit more than a you know, a light or, you know, a mild razor, but not full medium. And I find that's kind of hard to find. I find that they're either, you know, mild like an Apex, or like the Goodfellas Stiletto or the Overlander. They're kind of in that category, or they just seem to like jump right into medium. It's hard to find something that's like in between that doesn't have too much blade feel. And you know, the thing with the medium efficiency razors, being honest, is I don't find that they're all that much more efficient than my Apex or Stiletto or the Overlander for me. I don't really feel that there's any efficiency gain there. So then it begs the question, you know, what is the advantage there? You're basically kind of just trading shave experience, in my opinion. You're getting something that has just a different feel on the face. You know, as I mentioned, the Rocca has some really cool audible feedback. So it's just a little bit of different shave experience, I would say. I don't necessarily feel that for me personally, in my beard and skin type, I don't find that there's any advantage for me to go into these medium aggressive razors, let alone the full aggressive ones. They just, you know, eat up my neck. So these ones I do particularly like. I find that I can shave with them daily with the right blade pairing. Today I did like the Big Asters. The other blade choice that I really like is the Gillette 7 o'clock, the super stainless, the green pack. I find those help to tame more aggressive razors like these in this medium class and kind of make them a little more enjoyable for me to use. But I definitely enjoy both of these razors, and yeah, it was definitely a toss-up. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. I would say based on what you like. You know, do you want something that's the polished stainless steel look that the Alpha offers, or the Rocca has this as you know, stainless, but obviously anodized, or maybe Cerakote. I'm not sure what finish they're using here. And then they have the satin look with the birch wood handle. There's a couple different cool handles that they offer in this. So there's different color options and stuff. It just depends on what you personally like the look of. The Alpha comes with kind of not a presentation box, it's more of that black cardboard with the foam cutouts and stuff, whereas I'm not sure how the Rocca comes. Lee didn't give me the packaging that came with it, but I wouldn't consider these like super fancy presentation boxes like the Lambdas or anything like that. So that's my take on it. These are two good razors. It just depends on what category of razor you're looking for. If you're looking for something in the medium aggressive razors and kind of more on the lower end of medium, then I think you would enjoy these two. Well, thanks for watching. I think I'm going to compare the Rocca to maybe one of the 921s. I think that'd be a good comparison. So I'll probably do one of those next. So stay tuned. I got some more stuff in the pipeline for everybody to enjoy, and I look forward to talking with everybody in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're a new viewer, and I got some discount codes and some for sale stuff in my info section down below. Talk to you soon. Take care.